We are so excited to welcome in NHL Network's Hradek. EJ, thanks so much for coming on the show late with us tonight. We have so much hockey to get to, and I want to begin with talking about, well, I mean, I guess this probably isn't a surprise, the expansion draft, because the NHL is getting ready to announce its 32nd team, and I just think it's been amazing to see all of the hype around this team, all of the moves that have been made in the days prior, all of the attention that's really just been on hockey. And I'm curious just what you think that means for the sport as a whole and the NHL as we see this shifting landscape.
Well, it's great. It's great for the NHL to have this kind of attention. I think Seattle is a place geographically on the map for the National Hockey League that's terrific. In the Pacific Northwest, it gives the league a little bit more balance. Not quite there 100% yet balance-wise, but I think it does give the league more balance. It's a great spot. They've been excited about hockey for a while. They've got a history with hockey, with junior hockey there in the past, and it's done very well. And in a flat cap era now, there are a lot of teams that are trying to get out of cap trouble, and the Seattle Kraken are in position to take advantage of that. So we will see what Ron Francis and his group decide to do on Wednesday night when they unveil their 30 selections.
Speaking of getting teams out of cap trouble, there's a lot of incredibly expensive players and important players available for this expensive draft. Let's look at this list. We see Casey Price, my boy PK Subban, Vladimir Tarasenko, a lot of big-time heavy hitters on this list that could end up on the Seattle Kraken. EJ, would love to know your thoughts on who do you think will be one of the best pickups for this expansion team.
Well, on that list, I think the guy that's most likely to be picked by Seattle is Mark Giordano, who is currently the captain of the Calgary Flames. He's in the last year of his contract, a little bit of an older player, but he is in the last year of his deal, and he is someone that Seattle could either take in and keep to themselves, and maybe he could be their first captain. They could flip him during the offseason to someone who's looking for a player who just recently, over the last couple of years, won a Norris Trophy. Or maybe they hold on to him, they start the season, see where they're at, and at the trade deadline, maybe they move them. So a lot of options there. I think of all the guys you had on that list, I think he's the most likely player to be selected by Ron Francis and company. And one other thing to consider, they're going into the Pacific Division. Calgary is one of the teams in that division, but it's not the strongest division. So it's another thing for Seattle to look at is, hey, maybe we have a chance to make a really big splash in our first year, because of the division we're entering has a lot of teams that are rebuilding.
I said Casey Price before. I meant Carey Price. My bad. Slip of the tongue. Happens. I played it on smooth, though, right?
No one would have known.
I know who it was. I know who you were talking about.
You knew who I was talking about. We here, bro. No worries. No worries. We're good.
EJ, I'm not sure if you saw that graphic for more than 2 seconds, but there's a lot of local names on that. Jordan Eberle, Josh Bailey, Colin Blackwell, PK Subban. Of those names, just in the local New York markets, how do you think this shakes out and who might be safe?
Well, I don't think that Seattle is going to take PK Subban with a $9 million cap hit in the final year of his deal, so I don't think they're going there. So I think PK is safe, and I think that's why the Devils were okay with exposing him, because it's kind of a win-win. He's only got a year left. If Seattle takes him, well, we have $9 million to work with moving forward. And if we keep PK, we like PK. He's a good player, so we move forward in that regard. So I think he's safe. I think the Islanders players are very interesting in Bailey and in Eberle. That Lou Lamoriello, as we all know, is someone we don't get a lot of information from. And Lou is someone I think is always kind of planning and trying to figure out how to make things better. And this is the team that went to the conference final in each of the last 2 years, the semifinal this year in the kind of different look division model for the NHL, but they're close. And I wouldn't be surprised. Lou is trying to create cap room. Maybe he's trying to do it to keep Kyle Palmieri there. Maybe he's trying to do it to make sure he can re-sign Casey Cizikas. Maybe he's trying to do it to add a couple of more pieces to the puzzle. If I'm Seattle, I'm going to have that conversation with Lou about what I could do on my end to get maximum return for my team. And yet, because I have cap room, maybe I can do something to help you as well. So, for example, Leo Komarov is a $3 million player. got 1 year left. Maybe Seattle takes him with the idea that Lou Lamoriello does something else for the Kraken, a draft pick or another player or two. So we'll see how that plays out. But I think the Islanders situation is the most unique because they're really up against the cap.